doing a coin toss. One moment. All right, I'll let them just keep going. Good morning. For 72 years, the student government has existed here at Brooks, and our official purpose, as stated in our Constitution, is to serve as a bridge between students and members of the faculty. And what that means is hearing and acting and generating on ideas for suggestions for improvements and purchases for Brooks. And we've been doing that since 1946. So today, we're going to hear from two candidates for the position of student body president. And I know I don't have to tell you all this, but I want you to give them your undivided attention. They just did a coin toss to figure out who's going to speak first. So without further ado, thank you.
Can I give you this? Do you mind? Can I give that to you? Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Bianca Damaro, and I'm going to begin by saying how in the past 3 years, I've been more reserved, but have truly tried to take chances and branch out as time has progressed. Just answering questions in class alone makes me extremely flustered and nervous, so the fact that I'm standing up here in front of all of you is still tough for me to wrap my head around. If you were to tell me freshman year that I would be giving a speech in front of the entire school in hopes of running for president, I would have never believed you. The reason is because these have always been dreams and fantasies, but just that. I never actually thought I could push past my fears and get the courage to do this. But at this point in my time at Brooks, I have realized that life is all about risks. I need to move past my phobias in order to be the change I want to see. Brooks School is a place we all chose to be a part of. This is the place you call home. This is the place that many of you spend more time than your actual residence. I believe that you need to feel comfortable and be an active participant in this environment. No place is perfect, and there is never a way to please everyone, but improvements can always be made. I want to be the person that you all trust to make a difference. I feel that I can be a great advocate for those of you who feel as if you have been unheard and would like to see change occur. I want to help those of you who also have this same shy mentality feel as if you have a voice. I want to be the person you all trust to relay your views and opinions to members of the community in hope of future change. My sincere desire is to be the bridge between the student body and the faculty. I find myself an approachable person who can incorporate your ideas into a community that is fitting for all. Our form was shaped by the upperclassmen who put us on the road to success. Each person in our grade is so driven and focused, which is why I hope to continue this tradition and shape each form with the same determined attitude. Drastic changes can never be made overnight. As they say, Rome was not built in a day. So I believe that we can take important baby steps to allow each of us to be part of a community we can thrive in each day. When someone asks you where you attend school, I want each and every one of you to name Brooks with pride and confidence. Throughout these past 3 years, I have never met such hardworking people. Each and every one of you has a talent and a gift that should be highlighted in our small, intimate Brooks bubble. I have discovered so many strengths that each and every one of you obtain by simply attending Room X on Wednesday, to even watching numerous athletes work to get better each day in the gym. This ambition and motivation should be something that is recognized and rewarded. People are enthusiastic about things they are passionate about. I want to promote new on-campus events that will hone in on each person's interests and passions. Each and every one of you have something to add to our community, and if you didn't, you would not be here in the first place. I want to hear the opinions of all of you. So instead of having student government be the only participant, I would have monthly meetings open to everyone and urge all students to attend. This would allow many of you to voice your concerns and views about specific events and circumstances that have occurred within our community. I will take these concerns and ideas to members of our entire community so that they can be addressed and become a reality. My next focus will be to make weekends a time of the week that all of you look forward to and actually want to be a part of. This is definitely a difficult task, but one that is not impossible. New ideas need to be implemented, and with your help and support, I believe they can be achieved. Dances are always fun, but we need something else to spruce up the predictable weekly routine. We could create events that address many of your passions and weekend activities that bring a new sense of excitement to our campus. With your help, I think we could come up with fresh new ideas that I would execute in hopes of relieving some of the boredom many of you feel throughout the year. I also want to make more student spaces around campus. I understand the frustration that many of you feel when you and a group of friends do not know where to go at different times in your day. I hope to utilize particular spaces on campus in new, innovative ways in order to allow for more versatile use. Through this next year, this is a goal we can achieve together, to improve several important aspects of life here at Brooks. Lastly, Brooks is truly known for its intimate feel and close-knit community. I would like to highlight that by coming together as a community in larger venues to watch significant sporting events or political events in hope of making this Brooks ideal a reality. This could be a time where many of us can come together in a more relaxed, casual setting. In closing, I would just like to say that I want to be the voice of the people. This election is not about me. It is about all of you sitting before me. You make up our Brooks community, and I hope to be the person you can trust and have confidence in to make Brooks the place you are all excited and are excited to be a part of. I will strive to be the person that brings out the best in each of you so that we can bring changes that leave our mark for future Brooksians to follow. Thanks so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Rainu, and this will be my third year on student government. And in that time, my perception of it has changed immensely. During my first form meeting, when asked if I wanted to run for student gov, I couldn't raise my hand fast enough. But when I saw the hands of all the artists and athletes and geniuses and musicians go up in my grade, I put mine down. If I lost, then that had meant I'd failed. It didn't occur to me, as a freshman, that by not even trying, I had failed. Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't always someone who liked standing up in school meeting or planning Friday Freeze or organizing prom. I was quiet and weird and way too obsessed with Harry Potter, and I never thought that I could be someone who could contribute to something as great as the student government. But now, 3 years later, I have. I'm running for president because I want the student government to be exactly what the name suggests, a government run by the students, for the students. We're all labeled as either type A or type B, a member of the majority or a part of the minority, but at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're scared of failure. And what student government has taught me is that if we put this fear aside and use courage for even 5 seconds, we can do something so great. We can do what has never been done. At its core, all of you are student government. My plan next year revolves around strengthening this core between the student body and the representatives. This will be first done through a better utilization of board meetings. I know it's so hard to wake up and lose your sleep in and then not have much productivity occur. And so what you'll be able to do next year is email an announcement, a concern you have, to a form rep or anyone in student government, such as myself, similar to how it works in school meeting. We now have multiple Friday Frees a month, and so one of those will double as a town hall meeting. Come on down, grab a slice of pizza, make an ice cream sundae, have a bag of cotton candy, or order a cheeseburger, or whatever you want. And share your ideas with us, because without them, student government wouldn't even exist. We'll have weekly PSAs at school meeting, as well as a draft of our meeting notes emailed throughout the student body, so you know what we're up to, because that's important. But I even want to do some crazier things. I want student government weekends where there's something going on for everyone. A dance or a How I Met Your Mother marathon in Room X with a lot of great candy. I want more community service projects, and I want panini makers in the dining hall for dinner every night. A lot of these things seem impossible, like they can't happen. But I want all of you to know firsthand that not only this year, but for the past 3 years, I have been in conversations with fellow students and adults, and everything that I have just told you is possible, but only if we try and use hard work. For the past few years, Friday Freeze only occurred here and there. It was a good idea, but no one did much use of it. I took this idea, and I have worked week by week to ensure that you have at least 2 Friday Frees a month, with food and entertainment, because I know it's so hard to go to school on Saturdays, and you want a break. You want some free time to yourself and have somewhat of a Friday night. Recently, I had the idea for a late start to prom, and I thought that you would all not only benefit from it, but enjoy it and have a brunch, and this led to 12 a.m. check-in, and so many people said that it was a good idea, but it couldn't happen this year, and it couldn't maybe never happen at all, because it was a little bit crazy and a little ridiculous because it had never been done before. But since I knew you would all appreciate it, I worked hard toward it, and it happened in only a week and a half. Student government isn't a group of people who sit around and do nothing. We've had a pretty good run this year through a successful prom, reopening the snack bar, extending dining hall hours on game days so you can get your food fast. I now know that student government is every single one of you, all of your successes and failures and ideas, and the fight to have your voices heard. Just know that I'm fighting too. I will always be there to lend a hand, help, and most importantly, listen. To your ideas, your concerns, I will always be there for you. I will work tirelessly for each and every one of you, and most importantly, I will never give up, because that's what I believe being in student government is all about. Thank you.
Thank you guys, that was awesome. There's going to be a SurveyMonkey link for voting going out sometime after school meeting, and you really should all vote. It takes 10 seconds. Thanks.